out here getting loose. Guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against the Bulls, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by John Morant. Drills the three-pointer.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
Here's Morant. Julius Randle with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a three-point game. Off target from three-point range. Here's Morant. Driving the lane. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. From the arc. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. Now, I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism. Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Nice shot by Smart.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
They get the rebound and finished off by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Pass to Edey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Intercepted. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. Launches a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes, I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going...
New notification. New download update. Press the PS button for details.
A bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Here's Smart, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Bane, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
What confidence from Bane. Money from mid-range.
Minnesota leading by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Randall against Jackson. Now here's Randall. Still scoreless. Over Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Reed. It's deflected, and he recovers it. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Timberwolves lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
And that one's good, Morant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Edwards. He had 27 points last game. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Now here's Morant, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Morant, 13 points in the game. Here's Bane. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
McDaniels gets a wide open look, makes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's 6 points for Jaden McDaniel.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring
New
things
notification.
out. He said
New
there's
download
levels.
update.
My first few
Press
years,
the
I looked
PS
for my
button for
shot and
details.
nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Gobert, he's checked in for McDaniels. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Grizzlies, 4th. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
Now, here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. Lets it go from deep. Edwards with confidence.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now, here's Bain. His last outing, he had 24 points. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Nailed from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Morant. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Morant's got 17.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Misses the three. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Bain kicks to Smart. Drills it from outside. Smart's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Grizzlies.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
It's good from long range.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from him. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now, here's Reed. 12 points his last outing. And here's Edwards from the arc.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And it's Morant missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Minnesota now. Here's McDaniels. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top. They lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Memphis, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Timberwolves.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
It's good, too.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 5. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Morant.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Now here's Jackson, following the miss by Michael Conley. Jackson, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Randle passes to Conley. It's tipped. Gobert down low for 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Now Conley, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Jackson against Gobert. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Excellent putback by Gobert. Perfect timing, reading that ball off the rim.
Morant drives in. Good on the shot. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Randle outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Oh, here's Edwards. 19 points in the game. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota making some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Here's Randall. Hasn't made one yet.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Nice shot by Smart.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Oh, here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bain. Here's Alexander Walker. Good on the triple. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A 3 from Morant. Hits it from 3-point range.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Right side, Edwards. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Smart. Can't knock in the 3. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the point. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Edwards, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Connects from 3-point range. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lets it fly. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Edwards looking it over. 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. Bain for 3. Rebound Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Tipped away. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When DiVincenzo is aggressive on offense, he's capable of getting calls when he's being assertive and attacking the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And here is Conley after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, he's one of the last quintessential pure point guards. Mike Conley, steady as they come, looks for others first. He wants to make passes before he scores. He's a guy you love to have as a teammate.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They lead by 4. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
McDaniels finds Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. And Randall throws it down.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Here's Morant. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Comes up empty down low. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. A 2-point game. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:39 left in the fourth. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
A baseline J. Bane, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels from downtown. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And another miss by Memphis. Conley against Morant. Randall from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here's McDaniels. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Rudy, what did the bench do to help you get this win tonight?
They've been huge. You know, they brought us back in the game, and everyone contributed. You know, it wasn't an easy night for us at the beginning, but we kept fighting, and it's a big win for us.
I'm sure you want to keep it going, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Coming right up, the Warriors taking on the Lakers. For Golden State, they started the season with a victory. Tonight, out to make it a win streak with number 2, Lakers. Warriors. Tip-off right after this. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for their matchup with the Pelicans, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
James, a screen on Hield. Reeves. Warriors with the rebound, coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Curry. He's in his comfort zone, 2 for 2 to start this one.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
James passes to Davis. Here's Russell. It's James on the wing. On the take. Uses the glass on the layup.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake. He is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Back to Curry. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. They set the pick. And James launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. James has got 7 points in the game. Here's Curry. And Davis with the block.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
James finds Davis. Chalk up 2 there. Davis has got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Right side, Russell. James deciding where to go with it. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. No good on the free throw. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Christie's checked in for Los Angeles. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie.
Oh, that's a silky 3-point shot from Russell. He can be consistent from out there.
Here's Jackson Davis. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Davis. Here's Reeves. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And again, no good by Golden State.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Davis slams it home.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in. And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Now here's Hachimura. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Healed passes to Curry. 26 seconds left now in the first quarter. The layup off target. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Oh, if you're a defender, you got to be careful when it comes to guarding Hachimura. He is clever at getting contact.
And the second free throw is good. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Curry. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Jackson Hayes. Connect is out there with James. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Christie in at the 2. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Pass to James. Here's Connect. The 3. Rebounded by Green. To the paint. Hield drives in. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Lakers lead by 3. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell comes in for Vincent. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Green comes to help. Hachimura, the pass to Christie. Here's James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Hayes, the pass to James. Warriors with the rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's Hield. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's James. Nice work inside from James. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, there's Russell flashing that quickness. This is why his guys encourage him to attack the rack, because he does have that speed.
Green, James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Christie, and the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Connects checked in for the Lakers. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Russell, that's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's Curry for 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Christie.
What's up?
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so That's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Davis. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to connect. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
Curry with it. 17 points for him last game against Portland. The 3-ball. And Curry with the answer 3.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Connect outside. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. From deep three-point land. And Reeves pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have 4s, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks, though.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually and as the leaders of their teams. We are watching greatness.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Curry and Heel to the sharpshooting backcourt. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Lakers. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. That'll be a 5-second call. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. In the third spot, Anthony Davis.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Off the inbound pass. And Davis slams it home.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Looking to win the run, leaps for it, stolen by Russell. Hachimura, right side. Pass to Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D, he's giving them problems tonight.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. James passes to Hachimura. Now here's Reeves. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Warriors trail by 8. Right side Green. Wiggins outside. It's Wiggins on the wing. Oh, look at Wiggins. Takes the hit and finishes strong.
You see the strength that Wiggins has added over the years. He can take on pretty much anyone at this point.
And it's Hachimura missing. Golden State has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. To the inside. Here's Jackson Davis. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Hachimura. Rebounded by Green. Green's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Healed. And the shot goes in.
Nice move. Healed, showing he's not just a three-point shooter.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Russell to pass to Davis. Outside Russell. And here's Reeves outside. The Lakers with another miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Back to Hield. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Over Reeves. And it's Hield missing. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And the basket by Hachimura.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Here's Hield. And he recovers it. Over Reeves. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Reeves. There's Davis with the 3. And his first miss of the day. Now 6 for 7. Warriors trail by 4. And there's Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 35.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Hachimura outside. Drains the triple. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
James with the ball. Green picks him up. James, a good look. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Curry finds Hield. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. It's Los Angeles up 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
He's picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defense.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Lakers, we've got Gabe Vincent, LeBron James out there with Connect. Then there's Hayes, and it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
Here's Hield. Yes, it's good.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Warriors trail by 6. Lets a 3 fly, and Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 38 points.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Richard, in 2024, D'Angelo Russell set the Lakers record for most three-pointers in a single season.
Yes, 226 threes, surpassing Van Exel, a record that stood for almost 20 years. Russell was also very efficient, shooting a career high on 42% of those threes. You got to guard Russell out there, especially when he's roaming around those corner spots.
Offensive rebound. And here's Curry for 3. He drops it from range. Curry's got 41.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
James passes to Russell. LeBron. Okay, look out.
Man.
Wow.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Curry. 2 points. That one goes. Curry's got 13 in the second half.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Count it for Vincent.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Ball stolen. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's James. And who else? LeBron with the finish.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Curry against Russell. On the attack, Curry. That one goes in. Curry's got 45 points.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Some changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Koloko. Hachimura comes in for Christie. And Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Allie, thank you. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Green. Rejected by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Russell against Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. .136 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Inside. And there's Russell on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Back to James. 1:11 left in the game. And finished off by Davis.
Great find by Braun using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him. When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most. I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Curry takes it in. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
Outside for Green. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Curry to take the lead. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Golden State calls timeout. They're down by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The 3 from Curry. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And here's Curry for 3. Misses the tray. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Golden State calls timeout. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
It's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LeBron James.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the small forward. And for Dallas, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. The big men on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
He had a nice open look right there. Washington's got the game going with his first points of the game for Dallas. Here's Lillard, and that one good.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
Now, these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Now Lillard, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Outside Irving. Thompson in the corner. Irving against Trent. Irving misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Irving with a clean look. Giannis grabs the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Trent gets the bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 25 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That's going to send Damian Lillard to the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. To the middle. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Mavericks making a switch here. Grimes is checked in.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. Lopez over to help. Picked his pocket. Fast break, Milwaukee. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over him. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Trent can't hit. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Trent. And that one's good, Irving.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
The Bucks trail. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Lively in its center. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Dinwiddie with the steal. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Dallas. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Dallas. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And he makes that one. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison, doesn't matter.
Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Prince. Outside Irving. To the paint. Wants to get it to Lively and does. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Lillard with the bucket.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Klay Thompson, number 1. 4th, Damian Lillard.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
And here's Hardy. An 11-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Giannis outside. Trying to get open as Lopez. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Hardy. Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Hardy. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Hardy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Levine just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Trent gets the bucket.
Oh, the defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level, and I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
Yeah, and if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, DA. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Lively. Here's Hardy. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 7 points for Jaden Hardy.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
And the basket by Prosper.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Hardy. Over in the corner, Washington. The offensive rebound. Lively's shot is off. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Irving for 3. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Nine seconds left in the first half. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks ahead, up 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And looking around the league as we welcome you tonight, lots of action unfolding. Let's check it out. Boston leading against the Wizards out at Capital One Arena. And a nice lead in the fourth quarter of that game.
Going to be an uphill battle to come back.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he seems to be getting the shots he wants.
Listen, a guy like that can always get a shot that he wants, Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. And Doris at last season's trading deadline. Dallas making moves for Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington.
Kevin, this was cool in a couple of ways. For P.J. Washington, a hometown kid. For Daniel Gafford, he grew up 4 hours away. But most importantly, these two guys fit like a glove around the incredible Luka Doncic. Sometimes roster construction just works beautifully.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Pass to Doncic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Gafford throws it down.
Perhaps no better target in the alley-oop than Daniel Gafford. Finish it, young sir.
Tips it up. And it's Lillard on the follow. Lillard's got 17 now. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Washington with this screen on Lillard. Pass to Washington. Here's Thompson. Milwaukee with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Outside Irving. The 3 for Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
First one falls for him. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Down low, here's Gafford. Tries again, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's Irving. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Doncic, no good. Bucks trail by 5. And here's Trent outside. Thompson with the rebound. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line. Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Shoots over Doncic. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Lillard.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard.
Timeout.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Marshall is checked in for the Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. 3rd is Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. And stolen by Lillard. Buries it down low. Now just a 5-point Maverick lead.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, Mr. Lively might be the best catch and finisher in the alley-oop situation. That's a dunk, folks.
3-pointer, Lillard bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 28 points for the game.
Well, that's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Thompson sets the pick for Dinwiddie. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Thompson for the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game, his strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
That free throw, no good.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Thompson. Bucks trail by 6. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. To the wing on the left. Here it's Grimes. Lively. It's good on the putback. Lively's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? 1 second left. Not going to go that time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Grimes in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
Here's Giannis. Mavericks with the rebound.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
To the inside. Giannis with the muscle!
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Washington sets the pick for Irving. On the 3 off target. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dwight Powell, and Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Giannis, and he gets the bucket. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact. And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Irving, good.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Antetokounmpo. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That free throw good from Thompson. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
The three for Doncic. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Lillard.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Lillard against Irving. Irving double team. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Lillard. Count it. Lillard's got 39.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Trent. Bucks trail by 5. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. And it's 13 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pass to Washington. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Basket good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Trent can't hit, and so they choose to intentionally foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Lopez pulls it down. And the Bucks with possession here. 6-point game. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here,
I'm trying to get locked in mentally, just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Denver Nuggets here in Ball Arena. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now here's Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he buries his first look.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Murray passes to Porter. Off target from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Gordon, and there it is for him.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Murray drives in. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Good D by Jokic.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Here's Murray. Misses off the left iron.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
They're really working the paint now.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Here's Jokic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume. I just love the ball movement.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. 9-point game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Porter looks it over. Kept alive. They kick it out to Murray. Brown passes to Murray. Clock at 4. Porter gets the bucket.
Porter so developed with that long-range shot. Beautiful form on it.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Caruso from downtown. Williams passes to Holmgren. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Williams. Screen by Holmgren from deep. The rebound by Murray.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Gordon can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The 15-footer. Jokic, good. Jokic has gotten a second bucket on the night.
And Jokic just has the confidence to take those kind of shots. How about that one off the dribble?
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Williams. Driving to the basket. Can't connect from short range.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Nuggets trail by 6. And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And the Thunder in possession here. Denver getting their last shot to go. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Denver. 4-3. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
To the middle. Joe, the pass to Williams. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
From the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. taking it inside. SGA.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
From deep, Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wiggins with a screen on Porter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander on target from range. And it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Murray passes to Jokic. Over Williams. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And it's Alex Caruso in for Wallace. Now here's Dort. That three's off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Murray, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Ryan?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Murray. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And the shot goes down.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Thunder out in front. They lead by 13. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, dribble penetration has been a problem for you. How do you creep back into this game?
Yeah, you know, they came out, punched us in the mouth. We just have to do a better job of one-on-one containment. And when somebody does get beat, somebody's got to provide help. Right now, we're just playing Olay defense, and they're killing us.
You'll have to throw the punch first in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Denver Nuggets.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several instances where the guys should have just made the extra pass. All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. All right, Shaq and Kenny, Darnell 4-Point Play asks, if you guys played in today's game, how many titles would you have at the end of your career?
Nearing double digits, I say. Just give me the ball down low. Let me do my thing, and we go all the way.
Well, I'm a little more optimistic, Ernie. Me personally, I'd say probably 4 or 5, maybe more.
Well, that's only if you were on my team, Kenny, because you weren't, you wouldn't win any.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 13. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And here's Jokic outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA explodes to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Some solid defense from Williams.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And something you'd never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. In third, the Thunder.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Pass to Caruso. Now Joe. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, is that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years, and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Knocks down the triple. Porter's got 8.
You just look at how smooth that shot is from Porter Jr. From range, he knows what he's doing.
Outside Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And here's Porter outside. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Brown's shot is good.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Caruso, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso's got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Brown. Shot from 12. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Here's Caruso. And it's good. 2 points. And the Thunder lead by 15.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Jokic, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the 3.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Murray's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Caruso. Murray's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the basket by Joe.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Outside, Williams. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Williams has got 9 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
What a performance for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Jokic. And the 3 off target. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Pass to Joe. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. Rebounded by Denver. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Nuggets trail by 16. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. The shot by Brown, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36 points. Gordon, the pass to Jokic, out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Caruso in for Wallace. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Some room here for Williams. Left side Joe. There's the three. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Brown. Counted from distance. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 17-point game, and it's Jokic missing.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league, so it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Pass to Brown. The three. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
B.A., it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And he makes a first. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
He buries it from 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Nuggets trail by 21. Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. The fader. They grab their own miss. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Jokic has got 19 points.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Thunder.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And Wiggins drops them both. Denver is shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
So it's the Thunder now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive, B.A., in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his number one attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Here's Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Knocks it down from distance. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.